Hello ladies and gents, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again. This is my second video today, and this video is about, of course, the final between Diego Schwartzman and Novak Djokovic. My reaction video, this final just ended a couple of minutes ago, and I'm here to provide another video for you, for your tennis lovers around the world. And I have to say, Novak Djokovic, what can we say about this man? Is he the best player of all time now? He's sure looking superb and unbeatable right now. Novak did what I expected, what I said in my preview. It was exactly the same scenario. He played too solid for Diego Schwartzman. Hands down for Diego for putting up a hell of a performance. He tried. He had his chances. He took an early lead. He was like a speed demon. He rushed away in the first set. He double breaked Novak. But are you secure when you have a double break against Novak? No, you're not. You're not safe. You're not even close to be safe. 3-0. And then Novak wore him down. He took back the commando. He started to deliver. He started to make Diego make these unforced errors. He raised his level because Novak is a big stage player, a final player that collects trophy. He's just outrageous on that section. I've never seen a winner mentally like Novak together with Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer, but Novak is a notch above them in my opinion, because it's not that he collects the title, is how he wins the titles. It must be scary to face him in a final if your name is not if your name is not Nadal or Federer. Otherwise, you will have an upper hill in the beginning. So let's dig into the stats first. Novak won 69% of his first serves in, 41% of his second serves in, and Diego won 58% of his first serves in and 35% of his second serves in. So 35% of his second serve, that pretty much says everything, because I told you Novak will punish a weak serve like Diego Schwartzman's serve. He doesn't have no mercy. He doesn't have mercy. He will not forgive you. He will not give you points for free. He disappeared a little bit in the first set in the beginning. Novak lost the first game. Schwartzman even got the first break in the second set, but Novak immediately broke back. Novak showed that he was gonna win this title. So if you have a big lead like Schwartzman had in the first set and you don't convert it, you're doomed to lose. You don't deserve to win. Even though Novak raised his game and took care of many of the rallies between them, he approached the net a couple of times. He made Schwartzman uncomfortable. He just was like the Serbian mean machine, the wall, the player that you can't hit through, because Novak he doesn't only possess those huge ground strokes, the defense. He is flexible. He can come up with solutions. He can approach net. He has a tactical mind that is out of this world. I've never seen a better tactical player beside Mats Wilander and Novak Djokovic. Those guys really knows how to play tennis and take the opportunities and the advantage of their opponents. Because Roger Federer, when he plays his first strike ultra aggressive tennis with low unforced errors numbers, is the most beautiful tennis you can watch. You will not come close. It's like heaven. Novak plays defensive but attacks at the same time. When Roger shrinks the court to his advantage, Novak does the opposite. He makes the court bigger for him. So that allows him to almost catch up every ball and put that back in play. When you think that this is hopeless, he will lose this point, you just stand back and say, oh my God, how on earth did he hit that forehand or backhand back into the play? That's Novak's strength together with his mental toughness, and of course, he's a hell of a tennis player, maybe the best, surely the most complete player of all time. I will surrender now. Before I was a little bit skeptical, but he was up there, of course. He has to win a couple of more Grand Slams now. He had to surpass both Rafa and Roger before you can call him the best of all time. When you summarize that area of the GOAT debate, you only look at who has won the biggest title. You don't see who against which player won those titles. But Novak has put up a hell of a list here and arguments that he will be valid as a GOAT in the nearest future, because I don't see any sign that he's gonna take a step back or be a less better player than he is now, because no one of the next gens and the old gens are taking any steps further anymore. We have some couple of names, of course, like Shapovalov. He has improved a lot. We have Yannick Sinner, who is a maybe future number one. We have Tsitsipas, we have Medvedev, we have a 27 years old Dominic Thiem, who recently won his first Grand Slam. But Novak is still here. He will not go away. And this tournament victory was a big revenge for him after the default in US Open. He won his 5th title here in Italian Open, ATP Masters at Rome. He has been in 10 finals. He has lost 5 of those finals before, many of them against Rafael Nadal, maybe all of them against Rafael, I forgot. But Novak showed why he is the best player, because if you look at past the default and the Adria Tour game where he lost, I think, against Krajinovic, he's still undefeated in my eyes, because when you count defeats, I will count the whole match, or maybe you're injured, not a default like that, because it was not a fair decision, but rules are rules. Novak lost that, but not that because he was not because PCB was the better player, because some stupid mistake. So Novak looking top notch into the couple of weeks that we have this French Open Grand Slam. He will sure be one of the top 3 candidates, like always. Him, Thiem, and Nadal are the men to beat at French Open. I'm not sure that many people counts out Nadal because he lost to Diego Schwartzman. Yes, but Rafa is only a human. He's not a machine. It was the same. It was even worse last year because he crashed out at Monte Carlo. He didn't win any clay court tournaments until the Italian Open. And after that, he won the French Open as usual. So don't count Rafael Nadal out. And the interesting thing is how his team, coming from Grand Slam victory, and now he's gonna change surface, a little less practice than the other guys, but he's one of the greatest players in the world right now. After the big 2, big 3, we can still count Roger in. He's gonna bounce back. I think Roger will be a force to count on. Maybe not a Grand Slam contender in my eyes, but still for the other titles, he reaches his deep in the tournaments. He goes to semifinals, finals. You know the drill. You know how Roger is. He's ageless. But Novak, have I ever seen a more consistent player than him? Have I seen a better player that makes his game vulnerable for his opponents? Have I seen a better player that takes advantage of his opponent's weaknesses? Today he punished Diego. He punished his second serve. He punished him from in the baseline rallies. Novak was not 100% good in his own service game. He got broken a couple of times. I think he got broken 3 times. And Diego got broken 5 times. Novak saved 3 out of 6 break point he got against him. And Diego 4 out of 9. So Novak was, all stats says that Novak was the better player if you haven't watched this match. And Novak will be the number 1. He extended his weeks. He has surpassed Pete Sampras now. and took over the second spot. Next year, I think he will catch up with Roger also. One of his so-called records that is unbeatable is gonna blow away. He's gonna blow away that record in my mind, because only injury can stop him, or a stupid mistake like he did at the US Open. 36 Masters titles now. How many more can he win? He will surely reach over 40. He's the best player in the world. I have said it many times now. I can't praise him enough, because even if you have your fan base, if you're a Rafa fan, if you're a Roger fan, a Novak fan, Kyrgios fan, Dustin Brown fan, or Gulbis fan, you have to see the greatness in all of these people. Maybe not the last two I told you, but Roger, Rafa, and Novak makes this game so competitive, and they have taken this game to raise the bar so much that it's not fair against the other competition, because where are the other guys? Where are the next gen? Where are the lost gen? Where are the new gen? When will somebody put up against these guys? When will they win against them in bigger finals? They have, of course, they have lost a couple of finals here and there, but we saw team now break the wall. But Roger wasn't there, Rafa wasn't there, Novak defaulted himself. I'm not sure that team would have won if Novak would have, if he wasn't disqualified. I'm not 100% sure if that team could hit through him. So the generation of tennis, to be honest, we have some interesting name, of course, but they are not ready. Don't have the mental toughness yet to take down Novak. And of course, Novak hasn't gone anywhere. He's still in good shape. He's injury free. He is the best player in the world right now, and he will continue for at least 2-3 more years and keep this level. So I think that all of Roger's bigger records, like Grand Slam, number one spot at number one week set, the best player, he will surpass them. He will probably win more ATP finals than Roger also. So as a Roger, if you're a Roger Federer fan or Nadal fan, you should be worried, because this Novak is scary. He barely dips. He's more consistent than he was before 2015. Is that due to the competition level, or is he getting better? This is, we can say it's his third prime after 2011 and 2015 and this year, because all of the big guys, the big guns he have met, he has basically destroyed them. Basically, he had dropped one set here and there, but that's the beginning of the tournament. The deeper Novak goes, he smells blood. He smells blood. I want somebody to step up to this big three and tell them, except team, Zverev, I've done it a couple of times, tell them, look, you're not here alone. You are not collecting all the trophies. I'm here. I'm going to take you out. I'm going to beef with you. I'm going to make you earn the victories. I'm going to try to challenge you. I'm going to trade duels with you, and I'm not going to step back and lose when I have match points, break points. I'm not going to go down, put my head down and be mentally weak. I want a player to step up now, because these three guys have dominated the tour for far too long. But as long as they play good tennis, I back the big three up. Because they don't play terrible tennis. They don't win the match because of their opponents are play bad. They make them play bad, and they are better than them. You can clearly see that if you watch tennis, if you have a tennis eye, if you really love tennis, you see that Novak, Roger, and Rafa, they are like bloodhounds. When they smell the blood, they won't let you rest until they eat you up. They eat you for breakfast, they eat you for lunch, they eat you for afternoon snack, they eat you for dinner, they eat you for midnight snack. They eat you alive. And that's what I call competition. It's not good that only one guy dominates, but hey, Novak, I can only lift my hat off for Novak. He's a superb, solid. He seems like almost he's unbreakable. All right, folks, I have talked enough now. I don't want to mix up my words now. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye-bye. And Novak Djokovic, keep playing like this. I love your tennis. Take care and bye-bye.